Good morning and welcome to BOTB HQ in Southwest London. My name is Rupert Garn, Commercial Director, and we're here this morning to judge Dream Car Competition Week 49, which ran from the December the 5th to the 11th. Before I do that, I'd just like to congratulate once again Fidel Grada, last week's winner who won the ever popular Aston Martin V8 Vantage S. You see him getting surprised with the fantastic news on our various websites and YouTube channels. So without further ado, I'd like to hand over to Leon Farr from Onside Law, who will be overseeing proceedings today.
My name is Leon Farr from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. First up we have Mr. Matthew Ray. Morning, Matthew.
Morning, my name is Matthew Ray. I'm affiliated in multiple counties across England and a referee from grassroots through to professional academies.
Okay, Matthew, first up.
Yellow.
And next up we have Mr. Matt Cannon.
Good morning, Leon.
Good morning, Matt.
Hello, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee. I referee in cup and league competitions in the London area.
Okay, Matt, you too.
Orange.
Third up we have Mr. Gareth Deneen.
Morning, Leon.
Morning, Gareth.
Morning. Good morning, my name is Gareth Deneen. I'm a senior county referee. I also appoint referees throughout the London area, including my various colleagues here.
Thank you, Gareth.
Red car.
Thank you. Next up we have Ari Mendonca.
Morning again.
Morning, Ari.
Morning. My name is Ari Mendonca. I'm an ex-football player, now referee since 2001.
Just two to go.
Blue.
And finally we have Mr. Leo Donnellan.
Hi Leo.
Morning, Leo.
Hello, my name's Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played with Chelsea, Fulham and Leyton Orient.
Last one.
Green.
Thanks, Leo. Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, judges, everybody happy with their individual positions? Okay. Okay, Gareth, you can talk me through your individual position, please.
Certainly, information only from two players in shot, nothing from the crowd. You can't. There's no. They're not in focus, so nothing from there. Player in the red and black shirt. Ball's going over his head, I believe. He's not. He's just looking at the ball. I think it's directly above him from the direction of his eyes. And then a player in a blue and yellow shirt is looking at the ball. He's going to win the header, and he's looking directly at the ball. So where their eyes intersect is where I put my cross.
Thank you. Okay, Matthew, if you could talk me through your position, please.
Yep, so we've got these two players challenging for the ball. I think the player in blue will probably win it. He's got his arm on the back of the player in red, pushing him forward. But I do think that the player in red can see the ball, although it is passing over him. So I don't think it's directly above him. I think ever so slightly to the left, and I don't think the players have. The ball isn't imminent to land on their heads. That they've either just left the floor, or just about to jump. So it's the distance from the players I think is critical here. I've used the eyes of the blue player to try and gauge that, and where the two views intersect. That's where I've placed my cross.
Thank you. Okay, Leo, if you could talk me through your position, please.
Yeah, there's two players in the shot. Both players have got their eyes firmly fixed, looking at the ball. I think the player in blue will win the challenge. I think his arm is on the player in red, slightly on his back, so I assume he's going to win that challenge. The player in red, just with his neck, and you can even see the crease in his neck, so I think the ball's directly above his eye line. However, like Matthew, I think the ball's coming a little bit towards them, so I've put it slightly to the left of the player in red, even though I think the player in blue will win this challenge. So that's where I've put my cross.
Thanks, Leo. Okay, Matt, if you could talk me through your position, please.
Yeah, the two players in shot, as we said, they're challenging for the ball, both looking at the ball. The blue player looks like he's going to win the header. He's either being very clever and nudging the red player out of the way, or he's possibly even fouling him. Can't really tell from the shot. I believe the ball is directly above the red player's head, and I think the blue player is going to head the ball, and I've used the eyes, cross-referenced them, and put the cross where I have.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, Ari, if you could talk me through your position, please.
Yes, as well. I agree with my other colleagues. Two players in the shot. The player in red is being charged on the back by the player in blue. I believe as well that the player in blue is the one who's going to win the challenge. I just put the ball slightly above the head of the player in red, slightly to the right, and where the eye lines are crossing, that's where I put my dot as well.
Thanks, Ari. Okay, judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen.
Okay, gents, so we're looking at all the crosses there. We'll try and work out the average height.
Well, let's get the.
It's definitely above his head, isn't it?
Yeah, we've all
Let's get the
done
line.
that.
So if we take a line, what, above his eye?
Yeah, so we'll come on
How
to
does that look for an average?
Yeah, that looks good. So that's
Is there a crease on the inner fencing on the back? So there's a shadow on the crease.
Oh right, yes, I see.
A bit lower, I think.
Bit lower.
Yeah.
We're not doing lower yet, are we?
No, just get the if we get the.
One, yeah, but that's place a marker there.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Think a bit to your right actually.
Start.
Just click to your click it
Is
down.
that okay?
Yeah, just click it on you.
Okay.
That looks about right
Go.
in that direction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then the average for that one is probably what, just above the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
So that's on his eyes. I can't reach, but
So-
his eyes needs to go lower.
Touch
Slightly.
that again.
Yeah.
To the right a bit.
Yeah. Right.
Still a bit to his
Can we
right.
have a
I
look
think.
at his?
Is that right?
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think he's looking that far up.
Well, that's the average position.
Okay.
Although you and I are both lower.
Mm.
I think.
Look at there they are. That gives us a better gauge of it, doesn't it? That eye.
I don't think. Do you think they've left the floor yet? Because
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't
Yeah,
think they're
I think
leaving the
there's
floor, because I mean the guy in red, he's either forgotten to jump or he's
Well,
just been nudged out of the way.
Yeah.
I don't think it's coming dropping in at them.
But we don't get any information whether they're jumping or not. The information is from the eyes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's where the eyes are looking. It's going to tell us where
Yeah,
the
but-
ball is.
By the body expression,
I think you can tell they're
you
not
can tell that,
jumping.
they are not jumping yet.
I think the blue guy's going to just jump over the front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on the
a
top
little
of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his eye, isn't it, the player in red? I think he gives us the
Yeah.
most.
Well, he's got one eye going looking straight up, and this one.
Yeah.
Can't see your right.
Well, you've
the
got to
other
take
one.
an average of it.
Yeah, we'll go for that one. So it's definitely above him, isn't it? So
Yeah, I just think the guy in blue has been, clever, or as I said, might have been even fouling him. He's just sort of giving him a little nudge, and you see he's watched the ball over the top of his head, and he's just going to head it away.
Well, the guy in blue, it's his eyes that give us the height.
Yeah,
I think so.
that's why I've gone lower, because I don't think it's,
I agree with you.
Currently got that going on.
I think the shape of his forehead and everything, like the ball is coming in. If it was higher than that, I think his head would be further back.
And you look at his other eye as well. See that other eye's looking lower than where the cross is at the moment.
and he's looking directly up, isn't he? So
Yeah.
So he gives us this direction,
yeah.
and he's giving us the height, the fella in blue.
Yeah, I mean, the other point is if it's any higher, then
Well,
it
Harry,
doesn't make sense with this.
Harry, you're way above everyone else, because
Yeah.
our sort of mean is a little bit further
And-
down on his neck.
Yeah.
Just about
And
that.
the reason was because when I saw their body expression, I think they are still on the floor. Player in red being pressed the way he is, he's going to miss completely the challenge because of him, and that's why. And if they are still on the floor, there's always a little bit of gap for them to reach for them. That's why I just put slightly higher. But I'm happy to go slightly down as well to
Well,
reach the.
if we come down a bit, then the average of those four would be
So his mouth line.
by his mouth.
It's below that. Yeah.
Sort of there. Oh. bit lower even.
Lower.
Yeah, something like
And then
that. A bit lower than that even.
But then the eyes of the player in blue, I think it doesn't match with
Well, I think we need to come. The cross needs to be on that shadow there. That's the average. That line. So just bring it over if you can. That's the average. Yeah, that's a good average for that.
Because
one.
Harry, you're looking up at that line.
yeah.
I just.
Can we get the magnifier on the blue player's eyes, please? I don't think he is looking up that high, not according to that one. He's not up here, he's down where we got it.
See, but the player in red, if the ball wasn't above him, he wouldn't be looking directly above at it. So I think it is
I think
directly above him.
I think we got this distance right. I think that one's correct. Anybody
Yeah,
else disagree?
just the height.
It's just the height now along that line.
The height, I would agree more with these over there, not going so down.
the way I've thought about it is you've got this blue player's head inclined, and I don't think his eyes are a lot different from the inclination of his head. He's not looking complete, and his head isn't up here, but his head also isn't down there.
And then if it was lower than that, he wouldn't need the space that we can see in between both heads. He needs this space because he needs to reach higher. If it was to reach there, he would be closer to
Well,
get
that's
to the ball
assuming
over
the
there.
ball's coming in at an eye. It might have been drilled in.
Yeah.
You know,
Can we go on to the blue players as we look at it, the left eye? So
Who's that?
yeah, because I think that was
Even
lower.
this high is centering with the other one.
And the other one, I
For-
think.
Is
But they're not jumping
Leah and
high.
Matthew are here, roughly. Gareth and I are lower, and Harry's way up here. So, sort of the average is really roughly where the yellow one
Yeah,
is, which is
yeah.
roughly where we've got the
Yeah.
cross at the moment.
Does that work? We know we're agreed at that.
Yes,
that's
the
that's
line,
correct.
yes.
So it's now the height from his eyes. You know,
See, I think, sorry, Gav,
Well-
I think because they're not jumping, the ball's going to be a little bit lower rather than higher.
No, I don't want to go any higher than that. I think that
And
would
that's
be a
what I mean.
mistake.
I wouldn't go any higher.
I think we'll have to agree on an average.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, as an average then,
that is about the
Well,
average.
that's-
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely. Go on then, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've all had opportunity to contribute. If everybody's happy with that position, nobody's got anything more to add, then I'll submit those coordinates.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so the coordinates selected are 1184,694. It's 1184,694. Thank you, judges. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform best of the best. And that concludes the judging process for this week. Thank you very much.